Welcome back to the Wellness Cues, your go-to place for trusted health tips and wellness facts. If you're pregnant or planning to be, this video is one you must watch. Let's get into it. Early pregnancy is an incredibly sensitive time. Your body is undergoing rapid changes, and so is your baby's development. What you eat during this time plays a huge role in ensuring a healthy pregnancy and lowering the risk of complications. While there are many foods that can nourish you and your growing baby, there are also certain foods that could increase the risk of miscarriage, infection, or developmental issues. Today, we're going to explore 10 specific foods that you should absolutely avoid in early pregnancy to protect your health and the health of your baby. Number 1. Unpasteurized dairy products. It might sound surprising, but that artisanal cheese or glass of raw milk from the local farm could be putting your pregnancy at serious risk. Unpasteurized dairy products haven't gone through the heating process that kills harmful bacteria such as Listeria monocytogenes, E. coli, and Salmonella. These bacteria might not affect the average healthy adult much, but for a pregnant woman, especially in the first trimester, they can be incredibly dangerous. One of the most alarming risks is listeriosis, an infection caused by Listeria, which can cross the placenta and infect the baby. Even if the mother experiences only mild flu-like symptoms or none at all, listeriosis can result in miscarriage, premature delivery, or stillbirth. Some of the most common culprits include soft cheeses like brie, camembert, blue cheese, feta, queso fresco, and goat cheese, especially if the label doesn't say they're made with pasteurized milk. Raw milk itself is also sometimes used in homemade ice cream or sold in health food markets as a natural product. But natural doesn't always mean safe when you're pregnant. While these products may taste delicious and appear wholesome, they can harbor invisible threats that outweigh any potential benefits. Always check labels and ask questions when eating out. Look specifically for pasteurized on dairy product packaging, and when in doubt, skip it. Your baby's developing immune system is far too delicate to gamble with. Number 2. Raw or undercooked eggs. Raw eggs may be hidden in more foods than you think, like homemade mayonnaise, Caesar dressing, hollandaise sauce, and even some desserts like mousse or tiramisu. The danger with raw or undercooked eggs is Salmonella. While the infection may not always harm the baby directly, it can cause intense vomiting, diarrhea, and dehydration in the mother, which can indirectly affect the baby. To avoid this, only consume thoroughly cooked eggs and check labels when buying dressings or sauces. Number 3. Raw or undercooked meat. Eating raw or undercooked meat while pregnant can be very risky. The meat may contain toxoplasma, Listeria, or Salmonella. Toxoplasmosis is especially dangerous, as it can lead to serious complications in your baby, including brain damage or vision problems. Steak tartare, rare burgers, and undercooked poultry are all red flags. Always cook your meat until it's steaming hot all the way through, and avoid pink or bloody centers. Also, be cautious when handling raw meat in your kitchen. Clean surfaces and wash your hands thoroughly. Number 4. High mercury fish. While fish is a great source of omega-3 fatty acids that support fetal brain development, some types are high in mercury, which can harm your baby's developing nervous system. Mercury builds up in the bloodstream over time and can cross the placenta. High mercury fish to avoid include shark, swordfish, king mackerel, tilefish, and biggie eye tuna. Even sushi-grade versions of these fish should be completely off the table. Instead, choose safer fish like salmon, sardines, trout, or tilapia, but still limit consumption to 2 to 3 servings per week. Number 5. Raw shellfish. Raw oysters, clams, mussels, and scallops should be completely avoided during pregnancy. These foods often carry harmful bacteria and viruses such as Vibrio, norovirus, and hepatitis A. Cooking kills most of these pathogens, but eating them raw poses a high risk of food poisoning. In early pregnancy, when your immune system is naturally weaker, food poisoning can quickly escalate and cause complications like dehydration, fever, and even miscarriage. Stick to fully cooked seafood and always double-check how it's prepared at restaurants. Number 6. Deli meats and cold cuts. That convenient turkey sandwich might seem harmless, but deli meats are another source of Listeria contamination. Even if they're stored properly, the cold temperature doesn't kill the bacteria. Infections from contaminated deli meats can be devastating in early pregnancy, causing miscarriage or severe complications. If you absolutely must have deli meat, it should be heated until steaming hot to kill any bacteria. The same applies to hot dogs, smoked fish, and prepackaged meat spreads. Number 7. Liver and liver products. Liver is high in vitamin A, which is usually a good thing but not during early pregnancy. Too much vitamin A, especially in the form found in animal liver, can lead to birth defects. This condition, called hypervitaminosis A, is most dangerous during the first trimester when the baby's organs are forming. Liver pâté, liver sausages, and supplements containing high levels of retinol should all be avoided. While your body does need vitamin A, it's best to get it from plant-based sources like sweet potatoes and carrots during pregnancy. Number 8. Caffeine in excess. A cup of coffee in the morning is usually fine, but consuming too much caffeine during early pregnancy can be harmful. High levels of caffeine are linked to an increased risk of miscarriage, low birth weight, and even developmental delays. The recommended safe limit during pregnancy is about 200 milligrams of caffeine per day, which is roughly 1 12-ounce cup of coffee. However, caffeine is also found in tea, chocolate, energy drinks, and certain medications. Track your intake carefully and consider switching to herbal teas like ginger or peppermint for a caffeine-free alternative. Number 9. Alcohol. This one might seem obvious, but it's important to emphasize there is no known safe amount of alcohol during pregnancy. Alcohol can interfere with normal fetal development and increase the risk of miscarriage, stillbirth, and fetal alcohol spectrum disorders, FASDs, which cause irreversible brain and physical damage. Even small amounts of alcohol in early pregnancy can have lifelong effects on your baby. If you're trying to conceive or have recently found out you're pregnant, it's safest to avoid alcohol completely. Don't take any risks with this one. Number 10. Unwashed fruits and vegetables. Fruits and vegetables are essential during pregnancy, but if they're not washed properly, they can carry harmful parasites like toxoplasma or bacteria like Listeria and E. coli. These pathogens live in the soil and can remain on the surface of produce. When consumed, they can lead to infections that may harm your baby. Raw sprouts like alfalfa, clover, and radish are particularly risky because they grow in warm, moist conditions that are ideal for bacteria. Always wash your fruits and vegetables thoroughly under running water and avoid raw sprouts altogether. Peel produce when possible and opt for cooked veggies when you can. Early pregnancy is a time of transformation, excitement, and yes, extra caution. Your baby's health is deeply influenced by what you eat, especially during the critical first trimester. Steering clear of these 10 risky foods isn't about creating fear. It's about taking control of your prenatal health and giving your child the best possible start in life. Every bite matters, and being informed is the first step toward a strong and healthy pregnancy. Take this as a gentle reminder that even small dietary changes can have a huge impact. If you're ever unsure about a food item, speak to your healthcare provider or nutritionist. There's no such thing as asking too many questions when it comes to the life growing inside you. Thanks for watching The Wellness Cues. Subscribe for more science-backed tips to keep you and your growing family healthy. See you in the next video.